Howdy, all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. Why are my dogs red? Oh man. Look at my... Why are my dogs red? Why are my... item frames black? Weird. So there was a patch. So obviously I'm still on the experimental. Bees. Bee. Ow. Bee, don't touch that. That hurts. Weird. Weird. My wolves are red. Okay, so I have a plan for today. I figured we'd take some of this granite out and take a look at where we're gonna start building some buildings. And I had actually intended to play some ahead of time today, but you know, I can't get any time to myself on weekends. It seems like the only days I have where I'm not busy and I can't ever seem to just get some, you know, quiet time. I don't understand. Um, Today was, yeah. So I get up early on Sundays. Oh man. Alright, so I get up early on Sundays. I gotta tell you, this is a funny story. So here we go. I'm yesterday, because people were down here all day long, I was playing in kind of in the background, Oxygen Not Included. So Oxygen Not Included, I'm not good at it, that's for sure. But Oxygen Not Included is this. I looked to see if they have a Minecraft mod based off of it, because it seems very Minecraft-like, except it's 2D. And kind of like, it's not like Terraria. Terraria is a little more actiony. I wanted to count here, see how far this went in. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. Because this is the edge of the road. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Will it be 15? 15 across, 17 across with the edges. Now this goes down in the swamp, so nobody's gonna put a road down in the swamp for sure. And so I've been playing a lot of it the last couple of days because it's something I don't have to pay attention to, right? It's pause the game, assign your little dudes, duplicates they're called, some tasks, and they try to build a base while you're not watching. And but one of the major aspects of the game is uh, is trying to deal with gases and pressures. And so, oh, I was going to try and jump that. I didn't even come close to managing pressing the spacebar. And so So I'm laying in bed last night. I'm asleep. I'm asleep last night. Uh, so I put a post here. But I don't know why I put a post there. Obviously, there's a reason. I'm going to turn this into a parking lot, is what I'm going to do. So road is, it'd be 9 across. Where's my shovel? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. And we'll go in 5 blocks, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do need to collect this dirt because I'm going to need it to fill in the holes over there, right? And, you know, so you run a lot of pipes and stuff, and so I'm, and there's like pumps and ventilation shafts and, you know, air ducts and all sorts of machinery to keep that stuff going. And, so here I am, I'm asleep, and just randomly I woke up at like 4 in the morning, and I'm laying there, and I've got my my back to my room basically, and uh, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay, like I'm awake. I'm not fully awake, but I'm awake enough that I'm thinking, starting to think, anyways. I'm like, okay, okay. So I can hear my fan. My fan is running. That means the oxygen's still getting in the room, so we're good. Uh, but man, I hope my hydrogen tank isn't full, because I don't know what I'm going to do if hydrogen starts pouring into the room. That'd just be, I don't know. Yeah. I totally thought I was. Oh, and then I was like, right, and hopefully there's enough supplies to keep my carbon scrubbers going, because I definitely know that it doesn't seem like the hydrogen is getting in the room, but if too much carbon dioxide gets in here, I'll be in trouble. Yep. Yep. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not in oxygen not included, I'm laying in bed. I don't have to worry about that stuff here. I'm on a planet, not a moon. It's a tough game. I want to like that stuff, but I'm so bad at it. It's like RimWorld. Like, if you ever played or seen RimWorld, I have it. I am just so bad at it. I just can't play it. I have the worst time keeping my people alive, and I think RimWorld's actually maybe it's not necessarily easier. I thought I was doing amazing on one of my O&I, as I see it abbreviated, um, as one of my O&I worlds. I made it to like 300 days or something like that, and then everybody just died. Um, and I'm not really sure what makes them decide they just don't want to work anymore. A lot of times, what happens is I never have enough food. Uh, that's pretty much a given. I'm not gonna have enough food, and usually though they're like, it's just telling me you're not producing enough food, and then people will be like, I'm starving, and then they'll go get some food and eat it, and then that morning will go away. But the food shortage never goes away; just them starving goes away. And then the next thing I know, I'll look away, and when I look back, instead of building the stuff I told them to build or work the machines I told them to work, I don't know what they've been doing, but now they're all dead from starvation. And I have a lot of issues with pressure. I can't figure out what to do with the gases, and so when it gets over pressurized, um, it the plants won't grow, and if it gets too hot, the plants won't grow, and if the plants don't grow, you don't have food, and if you don't have food, your people die. And so I'm still trying to figure that stuff out. It's tricky. All right, um, so what I know is that I need 11 and then 9 and then 11 wide. I have to fill all this in because a lot of the blocks I use are um, falling blocks, like dust. And so I like the way it looks, but it does require extra effort on my part. Oop. Okay. So if this goes back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. That would be the corner of a parking spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then I totally just took those down and then just put them right back. So that would be the start of the other side. So we've got 1. Fast. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 to the edge there. So I want to do. Let me get lined up here. 9, 10, 11. So that would be the edge of the other side of the parking. Okay. Now the parking spots themselves are only 7 wide. So we got 1, 2. Wait. They're actually 9 wide because there's lines on both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, didn't need to take that one out. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll do one more. 1. Oh, wait. Hold on. These actually overlap. They're supposed to overlap. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Alright, now we're cooking. Once you get it laid out, it's a little easier to just dig it out. Because I know where the edges are at. Make sure you get all this dirt, because I need this dirt. I need to lay this dirt down. I probably need a little more. Whoops. A little more out this way. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Come on, place the block. Yeah, I don't know. It's I want to like those kinds of games. I think if I was younger, I would love those kinds of games. And okay, so now we probably want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this would be maybe not the start of the building. I think I might do like a sidewalk, but this is building here. We might do a couple of buildings, and just have one parking lot for multiple buildings. I know. Oh shoot! I need that block in there. I know, like Kerbal Space Program is another one that I wanna like. I wanna like it a lot, but it's so tedious that I just don't have the time to sit down and learn astrophysics like that. And I mean, look at today, right? Sure, I played Oxygen Not Included, but did I have time to sit there and study every little minutia and learn what every little block is supposed to be doing? No, because there were people down here all day doing stuff with me. I mean, I didn't have to not play, but I also couldn't pay total attention. And so I just basically had it running in the background while we were doing other things. And then I just pop over to it every once in a while, you know? And my plan for today was actually to finish cleaning my room. And I don't mean like clean your room. I mean like I'm moving furniture. I'm, packing things away in the storage closet. That kind of cleaning. And I'm almost done if I could just get an afternoon where people aren't expecting me to do stuff. And it seems like every day, I mean, sure, when I get done recording this, could I go do it? Yeah, absolutely. I could go at 9 p.m. at night and start carrying furniture around the house by myself. Yes, I absolutely could. Am I gonna? No. No, because it's something I wanted to do in the middle of the afternoon. I would have done it Hey, merchant, what you got for me? What you got? Mm-hmm. You got brain coral blocks and packed ice. And evil llamas. You here checking out the building site? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But man, I had the worst headache yesterday. That's not true. I guess I've had worse, but it was I get migraines, and sometimes they're really severe, and sometimes they're not as severe. And yesterday was the not as severe variety, but still not a good day. It's my whole head. I guess not my whole head, but the sides of my head, around my ears, across my cheekbones, behind my eyes. My teeth hurt like bad, and so what I found is if I take like 3 different kinds of pills, it lessens the pain. It doesn't get rid of it completely. Um, it probably would if I took a bunch of pills, but I don't like to do that. It's not ever a good idea. But if I take like a Tylenol and a Advil um, together, then usually that'll dull it a little bit. And um, that's a trick I learned from my dentist. It never occurred to me before, and I got fillings and stuff, and wisdom teeth pulled. And when I got my wisdom teeth pulled, they're like, "Oh man, you're probably gonna be in a lot of pain." I'm like, "Okay," and he's like, "I'm gonna give you this prescription. I'm suggesting you go and you fulfill it, and you take that home with you. And if you feel pain, you take those pills." And he's like, "But don't take them until you get home because they're powerful." I'm like, "Okay," and he's like, "Now it's only for a few, and so when if you can, try and manage it with Tylenol, and if that doesn't work, or Advil." And then the nurse is like, "Or one of each because they work in different ways, and often you can combine the two and have a better chance of knocking out the pain." And so it works wonders on my migraines. And I don't know where I thought I was going over to this bed to get dirt. And so, yeah, so I've been doing that for a while now. I don't take a lot. It's only like when it first starts and when I go to bed. The rest of the day I just kind of suffer through it. But yeah, it was. It lasted from about 9:30 Friday night until 3:30 a.m. Sunday morning. And then about 3:30 this morning, I could just feel it. It's just all the tension of the headache just melts away all on its own all of a sudden. I'm like, oh. And then a half hour after that, I thought I was in oxygen not included. So take for that what you will. But yeah, so I didn't get too much done on Saturday. We just kind of sat around and watched stuff. I guess it was a good thing that I got all my work that had to be done over the weekend. I got that done on Friday. I actually cut out of work early on Thursday. And then okay, so this is my Thursday was crazy. So Thursday, you don't know what the weather's going to be like at the moment, and we're hitting that fall stormy season, and so I wanted to get some outdoor work done, and so I went out and I skipped out of work early, and I work from home, so I stopped work early, and then I I went out and worked for like 3 hours until it was too dark to see, basically. And then when I came back in, um, I guess it wasn't too dark to see, but it was too dark to see what I was doing. Let's put it that way. Like if I wasn't doing something that I had to be able to see the edges of, I was mowing the lawn. It wouldn't have mattered. But it'd be weird to mow the lawn and not be able to tell where I mowed the lawn, and you get for some really interesting lawn job that way, I think. And so, yeah, I came back in, and oh man, I think that's dirt right there. And so, but then I had like 2 hours for my regular work day to go. And then I'm like, instead of working tomorrow, maybe I can get a bunch done today. And so I just kept working, and I finished work at 2:30 a.m. And then that way, when I woke up on Friday, I only had like an hour and a half worth of work to do, and so that's what I did. I put in a bunch of extra hours on Thursday trying to make it so that I could get back out and work some more on Friday. So it took me till about 5:30 Friday afternoon to get done with all my outdoor work, and then by that time I could feel the headache coming on. It didn't really get started though until later that evening, and then my sister got home, and I don't know. She's basically been taking over my office area, which is where I need to do all the work. And so she's been down here for most of 2.5 days. I don't mind hanging out with her. I just wish it was. I mean, there's things that we need to be doing and getting done, and I wish it was that and not the fact that she doesn't have her job done, so she brings work home from work and works on it over the weekends. And she often chooses to do that down here, right in the middle of my way. And then today was different than that. She was home, and then she said, "Can you watch my kid while I go take a nap?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, it's not that far to nighttime. And she's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go upstairs and use the bathroom, and then I'll be back." I'm like, "Okay." And so my niece is down here, probably close to 3 hours before I finally basically chased her off. She got mad because I wouldn't let her continue abusing the piece of furniture that she's not supposed to be playing with. And my sister got a footstool beanbag thing. It's a footstool. It's not a beanbag. It's a footstool, but it's built like a beanbag, and so my niece is intent on destroying it. And so she's been told not to, but they don't ever stop her really from doing whatever she wants, and so she thinks that means if she's told no, she can just go ahead and keep doing it. And so she was jumping off the couch onto it, and I'm like, "No, that's it. Give it to me." So I put it on the chair behind my head, and we were watching some anime for little girls. It's all about witches. his Little Witch Academia thing. I think that's what it was. And so she just walked off in the middle of an episode because I wouldn't let her continue jumping off the couch onto the footstool. And I'm like, stop that, you're gonna break it. And she's like, so what? So what if it breaks? I'm like, well, because it was purchased to be a footstool, and if it breaks, it won't be a footstool anymore. And she's like, so my mother won't care. I'm like, yeah, she will, because she bought that to be a footstool, not something you wreck. Now give it to me. And so she did, and then about 30 seconds later, after she gave it to me, she left. And so I thought that would be a good spot to go get some dinner. And there's my sister just sitting upstairs, playing some game on her phone, drinking coffee, while I'm downstairs watching her kid for her, apparently. Oh, you know what? I gotta keep filling this in. I was like, ooh, I'm done filling this in. But no, I've got a whole nother layer of this stuff to go. Well, didn't quite get as far as I wanted to. I always underestimate how long it takes to fix the ground. So this is my plan here. All right, I want to build some plain, like, office type buildings. Not an office building, not like the fancy one going in across the road there. That's a little more like industrial headquarters kind of thing. This is like just standard, you know, standard granite, couple, 2, 3 of them all together here, all kind of look alike. Maybe not all of them are in use anymore, kind of thing. And I want to start getting the shapes up, anyways. I think I need to spend less time on the insides of things and a little more time on the outsides of things. And then that way I can start getting the shape of my town in place. And then I can worry about the little... Because I get sidetracked by the insides, right? Like this place here. I don't need to do the insides at the moment. What I need to do is I need to finish getting the roof on it. And then once I have the roof on it, I need to get the parking lot out here. And then we can move on to something else, which will be the buildings across the road here. And then we can finish getting the outside of this place up. Because, I mean, look, I've got like, what, one section, not even one whole section. All I did was the one, well, I guess that's basically one section. I got one, that's the inside too. That's the inside. I did the inside. I need to layer out the outside here and figure out what this is looking like and get that all built up. I don't remember what my plans were for it, but it's going to be pretty tall there, right? And so I need to get the 3 stories of that up, and probably 3 stories on these other buildings too, but they'll be like the size of this section or this section here. They're not going to be as massive as this one, because this one's set way back from the road. It's got a huge parking lot. This one's going to be a little more municipal, a little less private corporation, you know? And because I really want to get into the theme of this whole thing. I've been at this for a long time now, and I still haven't even touched on the theme of what I want to do, because I keep getting in little tiny things or getting sidetracked by the changes to the game, you know, like bees or foxes or whatnot. Alright, well, with that, click like if you like, subscribe and catch the next one. I'll talk to you later.